Hey, it's Abhay here. Well, I have came across with many people who actually wanna code JavaScript, CSS or HTML, but they do not on a laptop. Well, is there any way to solve this? Well, let's discuss this. Is there any way to get the output without actually degrading the code? So let's get started with this. Okay, so what do you actually need here is Mix. It's one app that could handle everything. So just open it up, and what you have to do is actually, let's say, go to this document folder and let's create a new file. Well, to create a new file, simply go here and you can see the plus icon here, right? Just click here. After clicking here, you have to go to the file. After going to the file, you have to name it. Let's name it, for example, my name and HTML. HTML is the extension here, so make sure there is a dot there, and after dot you have to put the extension here. So I'm creating a HTML file, so let's click on OK here, and it will create a new file with abhay.html. Now you have to edit this file, of course, because it's empty right now. You can see here is 0 KB. Okay, so you have to click here, click on it, and you have to use this code editor. You could either use code editor or text editor, but I would recommend that you use code editor, and the reason is because look here, you can see that there are options which actually you would need while coding. Like there are other options as well that a standard notepad have. For example, these curly braces, these angular signs, and these quotation marks. These are always necessary. So now you have to write here something. So I have already copied a code. Now I'm gonna paste it here. Let me paste it here. Yeah, I wrote this code, so don't worry about it. Now before we get started, one thing I want to tell you that one thing actually, wait a second. Yeah, so one thing I need to tell you that you have to click on here in this arrow at the bottom corner. Click here and turn on the line wrap. Now why do you need to turn on the line wrap is because look at this. These lines that are written are actually going out of the screen, so it gets a little harder in small screen. So let's turn this on. So now since the line wrap is on, look at this. These line got aligned over this particular screen. And now after doing this, let's save this file by clicking over here. After saving the file, how do we see the output? Well, there are several ways to do it in the mix, but this one would really help. Click here on these three dots, and after that click here open with. After clicking on open with, there are several apps it's showing. Now you have to choose an app, but let's say which app are most recommendable. You can see always you have to have Chrome latest version, which will of course help, or you could either use HTML viewer, which is actually built-in app of Mixplorer. So let's go with HTML viewer first, and you can see that here our output is showing here. Now look at this, the JavaScript is working. Now let's go back to our code and let's again click on this three dot and let's open with Chrome. You can see that most of the time we use Chrome, so it's always better to go with the Chrome. And here we have our standard code, and look, it's working pretty fine. So this is one thing that actually works every time, and this is one of the most standard way I have come across that you could use while coding easily. Okay, and you can go back always, you can always go back to mix and always edit code with code editor, or you could use another way of opening this file. For example, if I want to open this file, just click here, click on open as, open with, and let's choose Chrome here. Let's find Chrome here. Here is a Chrome, and click here, and the file will open up. These are the two ways to do the same thing. So basically you can use any of them. Okay, thank you for watching, and if you want this code that I wrote, I'll put the download link below. Okay, see ya.